Okay, so I've got the small hatchet out here, and I'm just splitting it down the middle. So I've turned it so that I've halved it, so I can halve it like that. You can see, but obviously the split has run away with me there, so I may end up with some slightly narrower stakes, but we can adapt that anyway. So the grain doesn't always do what we want it to. It's green wood, so yeah, we'll just carry on driving this split through. Okay, now you can insert wedges to maintain your splits as you're working through the wood. It's not obligatory, but it can help, especially if you're working with really long pieces of wood. In this case, because it's fairly short, the split should run out to the bottom fairly quickly. So I'll just show you from the side here. You can see the split is running quite well. So what I'm going to do is take the axe out, and I'm going to insert the axe here in the side, and then see if I can get the split to run out here down the knot, hopefully, and extract the axe safely without cutting myself. It's actually quite hard to do when you're on camera. So here we go. There's still a lot of, as you say, there's a lot of tension in this wood. So as I took the axe out here, it closed, the split closed. So I'm going to go a little bit lower down. There we are, look at that. That's it. So you just use this as a lever and pop the two pieces of wood apart. Here we have two pieces of wood, and we're going to split these again. And there we go, run it through. There we go. So that's gone straight down. So now we've got four pieces of wood. This one's the narrowest one, but it doesn't matter because we're going to square them up. So debark them. Remove the bark. Now you remove the bark from wood. You think, well, it's a defensive stake. So why would the Romans have removed the bark? Well, the answer is because if you leave the bark on, the wood will rot quicker. Yeah, so always debark, especially if you're using it for outside. If it's being used for outside use. So I can just do this with the axe. You can do this with a draw knife as well. I have got a draw knife inside, but I just thought I'd do it with the axe because for me, if you are a pioneer or a legionary in the Roman army, you'd be fairly well versed in the use of an axe. As we know, most of them carried entrenching tools such as a delobra, which is a big axe you saw me using earlier. And there's no reason that they couldn't do all the tasks with just one tool. An axe is a lot more versatile than we give it credit. I think in the modern day, because people are used to just seeing this being used to chop firewood, that's it. They don't realise that you can carve with an axe. You can, if you look at the Roskilde Viking Ship Museum in Denmark, or look on their website, you'll see the guys using axes to carve the component parts of the boat, and it's pretty impressive, and you suddenly get an appreciation of what a versatile tool the axe is. Obviously the sharper it is, the better. This is I always make sure that my axes are sharp enough. I don't make them razor sharp. I don't do any of these stupid stunts like trying to shave myself with it or stuff like that. It just needs to be sharp enough to cut through wood. The sharper the better. Razor sharp maybe not, because then the edge can dull a lot quicker. So yeah, but yeah, so we're removing the bark because we don't want the we don't want the wood to rot. This gives us already a bit of shape. I can cut the knot out of this bit here. So I'm going to do a wider swing, so I'm going to stand to one side and then hit harder. Like I said earlier, I'm hitting so that if I do miss or it glances off, it's just going to go that way and not into my leg. If I'm doing slightly tighter work, I'll be a bit more, a bit braver, and I'll stand, there we go, like this. But I'm making very short cuts and very short movements for this style of carving once I get down to it. So yeah, we'll just finish this and then I'll move to the next phase.